Good morning, lovely Stampin' friends. How are we this morning? Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's time for a little What's Up Wednesday. We're going to have some Stampin' fun today. So, I am live here in my studio in Utah. So, if you are joining me, make sure to comment. Let me know that you're here so I can say hello to you. And if you're catching the replay, just make sure that you comment replay. So, we'll wait a little bit, see if we can get some friends on joining us today. I have some quick and cute cards that I want to share with you. No stamping involved. No stamping involved. So, one thing that I am figuring out as I am in two different studios in two different states is I have to work with what I have. And out here, I don't have a lot. So, I'm really getting the max out of the stuff that I'm purchasing. So, still working on some Valentine, some designer series paper type things. And I want to share that today with you guys using the Love Notes, this cute as a button 6x6 pack of designer series paper. So it's got all these cute little cutouts here. On this side is plain. On this side, you'll have sentiment. So your choice, right? Dealer's choice. You can flip or you can flop and decide what you want to use, but you can cut these apart and you've already got some sentiments on there or add a sentiment of your choice from your collection. This is really all that I have left out of the pack. I've been working hard with it and I actually did a class, a little love Valentine type class. I sold out except for one. I have one kit left. So if that's something that you're interested in, I didn't have my comments on. Good morning, friends. Wait a minute, what's going on? Okay, there we are. There we are. Okay, we got some friends coming to join us. So anyway, yeah, there is that DSP. Easy to prep. This would be fun if you've got kids or grandkids, if you want to do something for like your Sunday school class, or I was saying it's also fun to do little notes like this. So I'll tell the story. You guys might have already heard it as you're coming in. I do work with the senior centers back home in Pennsylvania, and they had requested Valentine cards. So last year I went in and I made Valentine cards with the seniors. Now, let me tell you, the senior center requested Valentine's, but I did the Valentine class with the seniors, and they were like, We don't have anyone to give these to. Our partner has passed." And I said, "Well, do you have children or grandchildren? Like, just because it's Valentine doesn't mean you have to give it to your partner or your spouse, somebody you love, or just a little bright spot." And some of them were like, "No, we don't have children, or we're not in touch with our children." Different circumstances, and Valentine's Day for them was a little bit of a trigger because it's like the holiday of love, right? And some of them weren't quite feeling it, and I said, "Why don't you make your cards and give them to somebody you see today? Maybe somebody at lunch, maybe somebody at the grocery store. Just hand a little note to somebody. It doesn't have to say all mushy gushy love stuff. Some of these just say happy Valentine's Day, sending hugs, thinking of you, that type of thing. So we don't want to get too tied up in the Valentine part of things, but maybe it's just about giving and making somebody's day a little brighter. So good morning, everyone. Here's all kinds of little goods I have left of this paper too. So that's what I want to share. But since we've got some good friends on, it's hard for me to see these comments. There is a big hoy. There's a button that is right over top, and I don't know how to get rid of it. And it's so frustrating. So I can kind of see you a little bit. Hello, some friends from Maryland, East Coast, West Coast, Middle Coast. Here we are. Don't forget bonus days. We are winding down bonus days. So every $50 purchase, you are going to get a $5 bonus coupon that you get to use in February. So this runs through February 2nd, okay? Bonus days. Now, I promised a surprise. I promised a big reveal. I'm not going to share that with you just yet. We do have something new and exciting coming with Stampin' Up! Product of the month, that's still kind of new. This is our second one. It is called Fabulous Sayings, darling. And I have it. I'm getting ready to use it. It is an amazing, amazing font with lots and lots of sentiments that are perfect for card creating. So get out that paper you've been hoarding and just do some sentiments. That's all that we need. All right, so I'm going to put this aside. We're going to do a little stamping. And I should say stamping. We're going to do card making because this is no stamping today. And we're going to do Love Notes DSP. I am going to pull in, it's early here, so I have to have my lights on. So hopefully the glare is not too hateful for you all. But here's what we're going to create. Like, see, no stamping on this one. So good morning, Joy. All righty. We're diving in. We're diving in first thing. All right. So I know it's like 10 o'clock for my East Coast friends on a Wednesday. So, what do you have going on a Wednesday? What is happening in your world? Oh, Marcia, 14. That's a little chilly, Willie the Penguin. It is unseasonably warm in Utah, as in zero snow, zero rain. I wish I could show you the view out my window. Oh, can I? Okay. If you guys want to go for a ride, let me see if I can show you the view out my window. Can you see the sun coming up over my mountain? I know it's a little bit wiggly. That's the view from my stamp room. Just wanted to share that with you. Sorry, back on track. I have not gotten sick of that view yet, I'll tell you that. It's beautiful. But yeah, zero snow, which is crazy. A lot of locals here said first time they can remember not having a white Christmas in maybe 30 years. So yeah, very little snow. We are hovering in the 40s during the day, in the 40s. So don't hate that. But yeah, it's just not quite ideal. It's very different. Okay, so we've got a little bit of DSP on there on top of bubble bath cardstock. There's our designer series paper. I like this because it's like a little distressed and you didn't have to do anything. Thank you. I do love my view. Love it. So that is the mountain that comes. That's where the sun is coming up on one mountain. If that's in the front of our house, and in the back of our house is our other mountain. And quickly I call it our mountain because, its name is Thurston Howell the Third. Oh, 16 and snowy. Yeah, it's in the morning. I mean, it's definitely crisp. This morning is warmer. I would say in the mornings we're between 16 and 19 degrees, but it warms up into the 40s. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Hiking, walking, very nice. So, good morning, Melinda. Now, this one I used Be Mine, but if you look, as I mentioned, some have sentiment on one side, plain on the other. So, since I used Be Mine, I think I'm going to go plain on this one. I cut this straight from the DSP, 3x3, and we're going to add that to our bubble bath. That's a color I don't get out very often. Okay, we've got that there. Good morning, Vicki. And we've got Happy Valentine's Day straight from the designer series paper. Like I said, zero stamping today. So we're going to add this here, match them up. Then I have just this little snippet of the blue kind of checked plaid color there. So we'll add that. I'm going to go up just a smidge so we don't cover up our Happy Valentine's Day. Now we're going to pull in some of that new, what is this? Gingham, Balmy Blue Gingham. I think this is in the Easter Suite. So we're going to pull that in. Now, if you're watching or catching the replay, I'm going to put my blog up here. Where's my blog? Because I'm really working hard at um, trying to use my blog more. So I plan that I am going to blog every Sunday, and I'm going to show you the project. So you'll have a detailed photo, and you'll also have the dimensions. So if you want to make these, hop to my blog and you will see them. So hop to my blog and you can actually subscribe to my blog while you're there. Okay, so just wrap that little bit of ribbon right around there. Add this to the front. Our purple friends, where are our purple friends? Are you here? I know there's many of us that are purple lovers. So we've got a little Highland Heather going on here with bubble bath. There we go. Going to do a bow. Okay, so when you get to my blog, there will be a pop-up that comes up that asks you to join my mailing list. Totally join if you want. I give away a free tutorial every single Friday right to your inbox. You can join that. Or you can scroll all the way down, kids, all the way down to the bottom of my blog, and you'll see a little section there that says subscribe to my blog. And that way you put your email address in. Every time I post, you will get an email. So you don't have to go out looking for it. It'll just deliver right to your inbox. And so I will have the photos and the dimensions, anything else that you need to know about these cards. So when I'm live Wednesday and doing my free classes, I tend not to give you the dimensions so you don't have to frantically be trying to write down. And then you can just get it delivered right to your inbox and everything you need will be there. All right, so there we go. Now, somebody said, I think I can't see comments. This is so frustrating. Let me pull them up on my phone, or not my phone, my computer. Um, I have a new setup that I'm learning. So hold on with me, guys. Hold on with me. At my other home, things are not close by. In this home, things are close by because I'm just in a little room. Okay, so let me see if I can find my comments. This is new for me. New for me. No. Oh, you know why? Daggone it. Are you guys on Facebook? Some of you are on YouTube. Okay, this is a problem. And I'm considering moving straight to YouTube. I hope you hear that, Facebook. You frustrate me. So I'm considering moving straight to Facebook and just going live from there because what is happening is Facebook is not putting these in my feed. It's creating an event for them. And sometimes it's hard for you guys to find them. Okay, so what did you put inside the card? Nothing. Nothing inside the card. You can put anything that you want inside the card. When I create, I tend to not put anything inside my card because I don't always know who it's going for and what I'm going to use it for. So I tend to have blank inside so that I can pull it out, throw an inside in there, and do whatever I need to do. That's usually just me. That's kind of how it works. Um, yeah, it's getting more and more frustrating. So I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. The only thing is I do streaming and that's a whole other deal. Now, in the process, I have lost my picker tool. So, oh, there we are. Okay. There's Anne and Vicky and Melinda and Marcia. Okay, I can see you now. I can see you now. Okay. Yeah, picker tool. Where would you put that? Okay. Over here, over here. So I did grab the strawberry slush and what do they call? Pretty in pink and strawberry and slush gems. So I'm just going to do the clear ones. We'll put some clear ones on here. Now you could color these any color that you wish, which is pretty fun. There we go. And on this one, I'm just going to put one right there. Okay, so you've got a happy Valentine's Day. I think you're on YouTube, Joy. That's what it's showing on my video. Looks like you're on, yeah, Joy's on YouTube. But okay, so we did a Be Mine and then we have a plain one. So happy Valentine's Day. We've got another card. Let's go. Rolling through these nice, easy peasy cards using this super cute designer series paper. and some cherry cobbler for this one. All righty. Then I took this panel and just trimmed it down straight from the designer paper. Here's the guilty side. You're going to feel bad because we're going to put adhesive on there, but that's okay. Sometimes we have to pick one or the other, pick a favorite. I know it's not always easy. Now, a couple pieces out of here. I've got this piece, which has these little, that little heart, or we could do the stripe. I kind of thought the heart was cute, the little heart balloon like peeking out the top. I thought that was super cute. And then I've got these little love hearts right here. So we're going to add that to a piece of cherry cobbler. And again, you can check out my blog. I post on Sundays, so you'd be able to get the dimensions if you want to make these at home. Got some cutting up these. We're going to use our nubbins, right? Don't let these go to waste, friends. Sometimes these are the perfect piece. These nice little edges here. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep that. I don't want to do, I think I like that. What do you guys think? The balloons? This one has the little balloon peeking out, which I thought was cuter. This one has the stripe. Not sure. Tell me what you think on that one. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Darcy. We have got another little bow that we're going to do here from that gingham. So tie a bow there. Okie dokie. Oh, that looks a little big. Let's fuss a little bit. I've got 3 cards for you all today. All right. Yep. Some of you are saying the balloon. I think the balloon too. Okay, so just going to go balloon here. Sending hugs. So you can see how this doesn't necessarily have to be for Valentine's Day. It's just sending hugs. Darcy's no help. She likes both. Yes, I get that. But sometimes we just got to pick. Pick, right? Just pick one. Oh, don't put your hearts on upside down. There we go. Little snot dot here for our bow. There's that. We can trim that down if we need to. So do you guys have Valentine's Day cards ready to send? I do not, but as I create, I can always use what I'm making to show you guys my samples, and I do send those out. So let's add some bling to this one for sure. I think maybe let's do pretty in pink on this one. A couple little sparkly gems. These are kind of fun because they have some gold in them. So they really do have a good bit of sparkle. There we go. This one doesn't have any either. So while we're here, let's do you too. I didn't have time. I kind of threw these together last night, and the farmer and I went out on an adventure yesterday. So we went, hey, Teresa, we went to the Titanic exhibition. Any of you guys done that? The Titanic? That was pretty cool. Definitely interesting. I know we know a lot about the Titanic. It's just interesting that it still has so much draw and appeal after all of these years, that it's just such a tragic story, tragic history. And so anyway, the farmer and I went to the Titanic exhibit yesterday. And so when I got home, I was like, ooh, I need to make some cards. I don't know what I want to do. So, yeah, let me know if you guys have done the Titanic. It was definitely worthwhile. And at the end, they had some displays with the movie, which was pretty cool. The James Cameron film that probably brought a lot of Titanic to everybody, and trying to follow along with some of the realness, that type of thing. So very, 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 very cool. All right, while I have you on, you guys want to see the sneak peek? Let's do this card. Let me know if you're ready for the sneak peek of what is coming. Big announcement from Stampin' Up! Today, which is super cool. Something we have kind of been waiting for. Marcia, you went to see it in Branson. Very cool. What did you think? We did. It's a walkthrough tour, but we did the audio version. So we took our earbuds and we were able to listen in our earbuds with different like stories and things like that. I think I found one of the most interesting parts was when they said what the first class paid to, and their first class, like it was bougie as heck, you guys. Like, I mean, that time period, was just everything. And the way they had their setup and their rooms and they didn't even call them cabins, like their suites, for the first class that came with his maid and her maid. Um, and it was definitely a couple that were part of Macy's. And so definitely they were wealthy. And I think they said what their suite was like $3,300 or $3,900 then, and what that would be today, that they would have paid to be on that ship to cross to New York, and that would have been like $77,000 that they paid to do that. And I was like, holy crap. Interestingly enough, I'm doing my first stamping cruise in 2027, and a balcony cabin is like $3,900 for two people in today's money. And I just thought, 70, I thought that was probably the one that I was like, holy, oh my gosh, the four of you survived. Oh, the farmer and I died. Yep, I was a LDS missionary, I think, from Utah that had gone overseas to study to be a midwife. That was me. Okay, so back on track. Sorry. As your afternoon card base, we've got our DSP on there. We've got our cute, cute, cute little heart. So there's that side, something sweet for someone neat, which is adorable. But I want the plain side because there's no sweet. Like if you were doing some candy or some little treats for the holiday, that would be super cute. But we're gonna do the plain side, mount that on some cherry cobbler. And put that down here in the corner. Then we'll get your amazing. See, again, no need to have it be all lovey mushy. Just give that to the person that checks you out at the Walmart. Let them know that they are amazing. Put this in your mailbox for your mail person. Let them know you are amazing. Okay, let's add some ribbon to this. I need a couple of these cards as well because we've had some neighbors. We've never lived in a neighborhood, you guys. And so this is new to the farmer and I, is having people that stop by and bring you gifts and welcome you to the neighborhood or invite you for dinner. This is new. We lived on a farm. We don't have neighbors. All right, so there we go. We're going to put that one on there with a good old snot dot. Trim this just a second. Add some bada bling. And we have 3 adorable cards ready to go. And all we had to do was cut a little paper. That's it. That is it. All right, let's add our gems. And then I'm going to show you the sneak peek because I know that that's what you're here for. You've been awaiting. Waiting for your big reveal. I'm using the strawberry slush on that one. Hey, April Turner. Happy to see you on here. I think who else is on here with us? We have a good many people on with us. I'm so happy to see you. It's bright and early here. Sun is just a coming up. Okay, so here are the projects. Zero stamping involved. I hope you love them. Hop to my blog and you can see them. I will post the dimensions and everything on Sunday so that if you want to make some of these, you can totally do that. All right, let's get ready for it. Also, quick reminder, let me just do, I'm delaying it. Don't you love that? Hold on, because I want to make sure you know I have one Valentine class kit left. Okay, this is my Valentine class kit. I calculated incorrectly. So I do have one left. These are the cards that it will include. Okay, we've got this one. We've got this super cute little shutter card. Let's see what else. We've got this cute storybook fold. Happy Valentine's Day. Be My Valentine. So it's got 5. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 5 cards. So you get everything that you need to make 5 cards. And then this really, really cute little treat box that happens to hold love notes. So you get everything that you need to make these cute little love notes that you could give these to somebody. So there's how many in there? 6 in there, all using that designer series paper and everything to make the box. So plus you're going to get my creative stamping collective, which is Endless Love. You're going to get that for free. That's a $15 value. Now, that is available. So if you are interested, please message me and just comment Valentine class and I will get you the details. Now, this is the drum roll for what is coming. It is a brand new Stampin' Positioner. We have announced it today. Demonstrators, you can pre-order this now, okay? But this is coming. It is going to be available for new demonstrators, new team members for free with your kit in February. So I believe the dates are February 3rd, but I will get that information out soon. But if you're a demonstrator, you can pre-order it. So many of you know we had the Stamparatus. We had a lot of issues with it legally. The Stamparatus was a beautiful tool. I have 3 of them. I use them and I love them. But there were legal issues and Stampin' Up! After a while said, we cannot keep fighting this battle with another company that keeps coming for us over a product that we created that is not all that similar to theirs. So we went back to the drawing board and we have finally a new stamp positioner. So mine is ordered already. As soon as it comes, I will definitely show it to you. There's some videos that you'll find on my social media. So as this is coming, you'll see more information. It is not available yet to customers. It is available to demonstrators to pre-order, which starts today, but it will be part of your starter kit in February. So if you've been sitting on the fence and thinking, I need to get a couple things, you may want to consider becoming a demonstrator. What that gets you is it is $99. You get $125 in product of your choice. You are going to get an automatic 20% discount on everything that you purchase, up to 25%, and you're going to get the stamp positioner for free, which is a $49 value. So winning all over the place. So if you want more information, please message me and let me know. Just comments, maybe comment positioner and let me know, or join special. It starts, I believe, February 3rd and will run the month of run that month. Now, I know a lot of people have said, will this be available after? That is the plan, but no details have been released yet. So, what that means is there's a potential that this might not come for a while because the stock we have right now is going to new demonstrators who join and demonstrator pre-orders. Okay. So, there that might be another year from now, till we get more get stocked. We don't have that information. So the plan is it will be available as an item that you can purchase. It's a $49 item, but you get it for free for the month of February when you join with Stampin' Up. Oh my gosh, loves. Hearts galore, hearts galore. Lynn, it's $49, okay? But that is if you are a demonstrator and you're pre-ordering it. As a customer, you can only get it with that starter kit. And so it's a $49 value. The starter kit itself is $99. You pick $125 in product of your choice and the stamp positioner for free, plus free shipping on that starter kit. Hopefully that answers your question. So is there any other questions that you might have? I can definitely answer those. So if you want more information or you need my link, remember this is not until February. We're just getting the information out to everyone now and letting them know that this is coming so that people can be ready for it because, we know how this goes sometimes. I don't know if it's while supplies last. I don't know what the demand will be. Like, we just don't know. So, anyway, I saw it in action. It works different than the Stamparatus. Okay, so remember the Stamparatus had those hinges with those plates that you would put into the hinge. This one has pegs. I don't know if you can see this. There's pegs along the edge, and your glass plate will fit over the edge, and then you will push it down. So it works completely different than the other one. So your stamp would go on. Did I say a glass plate? It's acrylic to be specific. It's acrylic plate. Okay, so you would put your stamp on the acrylic plate, then the acrylic plate will go and you push it down. It's got little feet that go in it again. So there's no hinge, right? There's no hinging for that. So information is definitely coming, but hopefully you can see. The nice thing is there's a big acrylic plate that is the whole size of it again. There's also a small one, just tiny. So you can still do that step stamping like we've done before. It does allow you to open it, put more ink on, close it again. You just put it on those pegs instead of the hinges. Um, Say it again. How much? As a customer, you cannot get it as a customer. It is only available when you join Stampin' Up as a demonstrator. So plan is to have it for customers, but we don't know when. It's a join special. So if you're a current demonstrator right now, you can get it on your pre-order. If you join as a demonstrator in February, you get it for free. It's a $49 value. Okay. There also is grid paper that goes with it as well. $49, Joy. But as I said, free during the join special. That's the only way that you'll be able to get it is by joining as a demonstrator. So $99 for the kit. You pick out $125 in product and you get the positioner for free. So hopefully that's making sense to everybody. Answering the questions. Yeah, like that's an exceptional deal. Very, very impressive. And we did see a video and got to see it in action. And yeah, so February 3rd, I believe, to however many days are in February this year. So if you need the link, you can let me know. But remember, you cannot get it as a customer. Lynn, I can send you the link and then you can just be ready. One thing to make sure of is when you do the join special, Jody's 2 cents is I think this is going to be super popular. So I would encourage to, if you're ready and this is what you want to do, I would encourage you to do that first thing on February 3rd, right? Then have your idea ready of what you want to get for free. Okay, so when you go into the site, you can enter. So I would work up a little paperwork and be like, okay, here's my $125 of product. The positioner is not part of the 125. Hopefully that makes sense. It's totally separate. So you get $125 of anything that you want, and the positioner is automatic. You don't even need to add it to your cart. It's automatically coming to you. You don't need to worry about a thing. Going to be in your starter kit. So I would know my $125 of product off the jump. I'd be like, I know exactly what I want to get, so I can enter everything quickly. The stamper, the I'm going to call it the stamparatus. If you have the stamparatus, I have 3 of them. Yes, by all means, you can keep on using them. The one thing that I do really like that they have addressed are these magnets. Stamparatus, we had trouble with those magnets breaking. These magnets are way, way different. So they are not going to break. If they would snap together, or yeah, they sometimes were able to break and shatter pretty easy. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any other questions, you can message me and let me know. But like I said, it'll come in February unless you're a demo. Also, check out my blog on Sunday and you'll be able to find all of these dimensions for these projects. And other than that, my loves, we're heading out. We got some shopping to do. So we are going to sign off. The farmer and I got to go do a little bit of shopping. I also have a dog that needs walked. He's downstairs whining, a little late to the normal morning walk. So have an amazing, amazing week, a fun weekend, and come back and see me right here for What's Up Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Mountain. Bye, friends.